Welcome back to Tales of Arise with the Bud Buddy. Come on. I'm just gonna whoop.
I think it's safe to rest here now.
I love you too. I have livestock that needs to be done.
I just don't know, man.
Hi, Itty Bit.
What? Deadeye managed to drive
You gonna
out
become
a real
streaming
live
mascot,
Renan
Itty
Lord.
Bit?
That's incredible. And he seems to have a lot of supporters surrounding him, too. But he's got an attitude worse than any angry ruins. I don't have a clue what his game is.
The Renans are powerful. And because of that, it takes a strong leader to have any hope of toppling them. However, when you take down one dictator only to replace them with another, ultimately it's just business as usual.
If it'd been Zephyr instead of Deadeye, I don't think things would have turned out like this.
Rinwell.
Yeah, I think so too. Zephyr did things differently top to bottom. He's not the kind of person who would have forced his own views or decisions on other people.
They ain't wrong.
When you do that, you're ruling over others, not leading them.
To be honest, I don't know what I would have wanted my dad to do if he was in that position.
Law.
The whole thing feels weird in a way. It's a weird kind of feeling. But at the same time, part of me also feels happy.
They don't sell them anymore.
Deadeye and my dad are two very different men.
They're probably all out.
For now, I'm content knowing that.
We'll come back to a lot of mini cutscenes.
The city is liberated, and yet the air still hums with fear and anxiety. It reminds me all too well of how Vicente once was.
Hums? You mean like music?
Yeah, none of this sounds like music to my ears. In fact, I've never seen any Dahnans with musical instruments in my life.
You don't need instruments to play music. It can emerge naturally from the sounds of people going about their day and the hustle and bustle of life.
You seem to care a lot about music, Dohalim. I didn't know that about you.
Have I not mentioned it? Before I was a candidate for the lordship, I had my heart set on the life of a musician.
You? A musician?
Indeed, music enriches the world around us. I trained day and night to hone my art. Words could not describe my bliss, as my notes carried with them the sights and sounds of nature, the ebb and flow of time, and the thoughts of people on the wind.
Dohalim.
Forgive me. My loquaciousness can get the best of me at times.
Don't apologize. It's interesting hearing what Renan culture is like.
Even though the Renans destroyed all of our arts and culture.
Personally, I was interested in the music of Dahna as well. The fact that generations of lords deemed music to be of no use to their slaves, and outright forbade the ownership of instruments, is lamentable. Not that my words can undo the damage already done.
I feel like Dohalim's gonna change her quite a bit like Shannon does.
Should fall in love with them.
Maybe. Feel a little weird. Thank you for showing me when me to be turkey, honey.
Of course.
I feel like somebody's watching us.
Maybe there's someone...
This nerd.
No, Lord.
Well...
The Wonder Bard. Sadly, I think this is utterly absurd if we didn't know people who would call themselves crap like that.
Right?
Google.
I see.
Posting in Jeffy's description. Get your phone.
Oh.
Just great.
Excuse me.
You got into a poet battle.
What's time for that?
That's what happens. Like, okay, I'll be taking my leave. How's your peanut brittle?
It's really good. I'm sorry that you didn't get to enjoy things like this.
My mom's better. Should be able to.
Good.
What now?
Just found the hovels in a land shrouded by sand and stone. The northernmost reaches of a wasteland in the north of an abandoned village. It lies dormant at the back of a narrow road to the west, whereupon an ancient tower stands. That's the desert area, isn't it?
That's some cryptic text, all right.
It could mean anything. Can't we just look around the area for clues or something?
Okay, there's a quest at the end. Hi, baby.
Hey, maybe these are supposed to be different locations?
Oh, now you're into this too, huh?
Okay. Field guy. Okay. The fact that this quest doesn't get completed till the end of the game, like, literally bugs me on an OCD level. And I feel like it was done on purpose. What do you think? Because, like, my inner completionist is screaming at me about that one.
I don't know about you, but I'm excited for Friday.
What's Friday?
It calls for snow.
Oh, yeah. That'd be nice. So that's the giant Zugohan. We know for a fact I can't do that right now. That's that nerd that wants to give me an uncompletable quest. That's the book person that wants to see her books. I guess I'll go there. Look, we got the channel mascot, honey. Oh, she ran away to go get food.
You haven't even updated your profile to fucking...
To her. I need to.
I see someone who looks troubled about something.
A little compassion can make all the difference.
Oh, they got rice.
I propose we speak to them.
My weapon collection looking pretty good. What do you think? I think I'm doing that more as a personal thing, to be honest, honey. You know what I mean? Something a little fun to do. I think I was almost out of beef jerky.
Oh, yeah? How's this?
I'll take the recipe.
Hurry.
Yes,
Nice.
hurry. We should make the Indian curry roast again.
We have some supplies here, don't we?
I believe so.
Great!
I either have the stuff for Indian or Thai. I can't remember which. I know I have a couple. I have some pre-made curry base as well.
Yes. Hey.
Xion asked her to teach her to cook.
She looks so cute like that.
The bun ears.
Her hair being all done up and everything too.
Well, I've been letting you pick her outfits, so. And then I pick outfits.
Good.
Really? What? Yes.
All right. Right.
Really?
What?
Huh?
All right.
Yes.
Over there.
Huh?
Yeah, just to fucking keep reminding her, that's fucked up.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
I'm gonna drill the kids like that just for the ha-has. They won't know the reference until they watch this.
They'll understand when they're older.
Yeah. It'll be like a Disney cartoon.
All right.
Alright, Don Talion.
Competition, eh?
By the by, Xion, if you don't mind my asking, would you be willing to share what sort of clothes are currently in fashion on Rena sometime?
Sure, as long as you call me Captain.
Sir, yes, sir, Captain Xion.
I was just joking. Kinda has a nice ring to it, though.
Oh my god, that fucking kills me.
Okay. Let's go get my livestock. Shall we?
What are you doing, itty bitty?
So I'm just hanging out with you, Mommy and Daddy.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
I got pork. What do you think? Some beef, I think?
Yes, Biff.
Biff. I think I'll do another set of cow. Get some biff. I always hit that when I'm trying to hit this. He's hanging out with mommy and daddy princess.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
That Deadeye creep certainly has a few screws loose, that's for sure.
Forget that guy. Right now, we need to discuss how we're going to proceed.
What's there to discuss? Deadeye and his crew have already brought down the Lord here. Just let them finish her off.
I want to go after her.
I second that. I think it's the best thing to do right now. We don't know if the Darklings have what it takes to beat her. I'm worried what'll happen if we leave her to her own devices.
For once.
You make a good point, Rinwell. And maybe I'm just being overconfident, but between us and them, I think we have a better chance at defeating her.
I have to agree. This realm isn't going to be truly safe as long as that Lord is still running around out there. We need to act.
Fine by me. But isn't Deadeye just gonna take all the credit once we're done?
Our job is to break down the walls that oppress Dana. What he chooses to build in their place, that's his problem. For now, we'll head to this Estaluva
Same for all the
forest
sheep that
Bayfon
fucking
told us
follow with
about.
him.
Whatever we decide to do, though, we should take some time to rest first. We've barely stopped since Menancia. Where are you going?
Alphen.
You should get some rest. What's got you up at this hour?
Just let me be for a minute, okay? Why don't you go back to the inn?
I will when you do.
Have it your way.
Sounds like
Shion.
stubborn ass.
The Lord's days are numbered. I haven't forgotten our promise. You can trust me, you know. Maybe even lean on me a little. If you want.
And if I say I will you finally give it a rest?
Yeah, of course. Try to get some rest, okay?
What was all that about?
So we're just going to check things out, right?
Always strong body.
Whatever that forest is called.
Estaluva Forest. Next time, pay attention.
Ooh, that was interesting.
What?
Phantom.
Sorry, baby. Valley of the Four Winds, Mahag Saw. Is this just a different exit?
Ah, got sand in my eyes!
The winds are strong here. Mind yourselves.
Ugh, even the inside of my mouth is all sandy.
Hootle, don't get blown away, okay?
Funny. That sounds like you usually.
Hey, it's our gluttonous friend.
Exactly like I said. Ah!
Very nice. Is that so? You don't say. How? I see.
Hey,
Woo! He be stealing shit is why.
sure.
Nice work.
Oh?
Very nice.
Got the recipe. I already had the stuff.
Well?
Yes. What?
Absolutely
As always.
exquisite.
What?
I don't believe this. All right. No.
Sure.
Really now.
Woo!
Yes. What?
What?
Very nice. Yes.
Something else, dude.
Well, that was a huge miscalculation.
Yet you've drained your glass all the same.
The winds outside the capital are blowing as strongly as ever.
You can definitely see why people call this place the Valley of the Four Winds.
Indeed, Mahag Sar is the realm of wind, just as Ganeth Heros is for water.
Earth, water, fire, wind, light, and darkness. Rena is aligned to darkness, leaving each realm one element each.
Is that because some elements are easier to gather in certain areas than others?
That is certainly possible, but I suspect the biggest reason is to prevent the lords from squabbling over resources.
Funny. You would think infighting would come naturally to an elite class vying for a crown.
True, but the Renans rule as a minority. Fighting ourselves would just be destructive. Though, as you saw in Menancia, any abstention from fighting is merely a facade.
In the end, you all get usurped whether you like it or not.
That may be true, but something tells me that this time is different.
We have to catch up to the Lord first if we want answers. Let's keep moving.
What is
Makes
that
me want
ring
to see
of
if I can
rocks
go to
over
that
there
other
for?
door.
They don't look like they formed naturally to me.
Oh yeah, funny. I guess I've gotten used to weird rock formations. They didn't even register as being out of the ordinary.
Most likely, they were brought over by us Renans when we first invaded the planet.
Wait, those? So does that mean there's some kind of machine then? And if so, what in the world were they even used for?
To manipulate the properties of Dana's astral energy.
Really?
Think about it. Isn't it strange that the type of energy each realm collects is so fixed? Astral energy by nature isn't meant to skew towards one element or another so heavily.
So the Renans reformed it for the crown contest.
Sounds like the crazy thing a Renan would do.
Renans these days are more advanced than Danans in some ways, but even they don't seem capable of doing something on that grand a scale. Or is that something that's possible on Lenegis? Or maybe the Renan homeworld?
I can't claim to know everything about my own kind, but I myself have never seen anything that would be capable of such a drastic feat.
But at some point they did just that. Those are the sort of people we're up against. We should do our best not to forget that.
It's a cutscene.
You're so amazing, Kisara. You can cook, you can fix weapons. I feel like there's practically nothing you can't do.
Maybe you should take a page out of her book and learn to make yourself more useful then.
I'd be happy to teach you if you want, Rinwell. I learned most everything I know from my brother.
Really? Even how to sew and do laundry?
Yes, indeed. He knew how to do anything.
Sounds like he was a pretty handy guy when he was alive.
He was. I'd always follow him around and badger him with questions. I was a real pain in the neck. Now that I think about it, he and Lagiel were the ones who taught me how to raise cats, too.
Lagiel is that woman who was with him in the Gold Dust Cats, right? I remember now. The one with the really pretty hair.
Funny you mention that. He also taught me how to maintain my hair. Not that those lessons stopped it from getting all tangled up during training.
I think it still looks gorgeous.
From what I can tell, it would appear as though the only thing he didn't manage to teach you was how to apply makeup.
No, but that didn't stop him from trying. He really wanted to teach me everything. Only reason he couldn't was because I prioritized my training.
And here I was trying to make a joke.
I can't tell if
That's a
she's being
poor joke,
serious.
motherfucker.
The only one here who knows him well enough was her.
Yeah, I guess only Miguel could have told us if it's actually true.
Oof. A lot of shots fired in all those jokes.
I think it's safe to rest here
Okay.
now.
Alphen, have you been washing your clothes? It may not be my place to say this, but frankly, they're starting to stink.
Now that you mention it, it has been a while since I did any laundry.
I'll wash them for you if you want. Just remember to give them to me the next time you get changed.
Oh, okay. Sure. Thanks,
I'm gonna
Kisara.
ask about how to
And
wash laundry,
Law,
right?
Rinwell, yours are starting to look a bit ragged.
What do you expect? Of course they're going to tear up when we're out there fighting so much.
Yeah, but it's still kind of embarrassing, having it pointed out like this.
And Shion?
I wouldn't touch me if I were you.
Of course. My apologies. All I wanted to say was that your sleeves are getting a little bit dirty.
You don't need to worry so much, Kisara. It's only natural our clothes are gonna get a little dirty while we're traveling around.
That's no excuse. Your outward appearance says a lot about your inner well-being.
Now you've really set her off.
Suffice to say, it would appear that the traditions of the Guard are still alive and well within her.
What do you mean? What do the guardsmen do that's so special?
Mostly, I'm simply referring to the fact that they're a very regimented and cleanly group of people.
Do I really sound that weird to you guys? Keeping your clothes clean and mended is completely normal to me.
Don't get us wrong. We appreciate the thought, Kisara. But we've got a long journey ahead. It wouldn't hurt to relax your standards. Just a little.
If you're sure. I wasn't trying to overdo it, I promise. However, if it's making the rest of you tense, I'll do my best to tone it down from here on out. Still, if everyone could bring their laundry and clothes they want fixed, that'd be great.
No, she was a fucking...
She was a guard.
Guards were not really allowed to rest.
And a captain at that. Assuming I can't go up into here yet. Nope. Still do that. Yeah, I want to see if I can go into that. This reminds me of like Elfland. Elves. Like to lay out the trees, nature. What do you think?
Yeah.
Oh, that's just to go into the back of the castle? Yeah, okay, I didn't realize that. I'm an idiot. I'm going the right way then. And I keep doing that. go to the hills.
I think Hoodle senses something.
Ooh, these guys are pretty.
An opponent like
Itty
this
bit.
should be easy.
Stop.
You're mine! Take this!
These ones can then reach around us.
Try this! Infernal Torrent! Beat that! Swallow Blade!
Air thrust.
Sword Rain Alpha! Beat this!
Looking good out there.
Just getting started.
That's the spirit. Take your prisoner.
So those are Dan and Astro Up. Something you want to say? Not so long as you keep them pointed toward the enemy.
Looking fearsome, Rinwell.
You must be rubbing up. This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
We can really make weapons with this?
Gotta make sure I look out for Hoodle's friend, right?
Somehow, things are even worse outside the city than they are inside.
Yeah, it's all ruined.
There he is.
Houses and everything else.
Retro
Even if it was
sunglasses.
all in the name of beating the
I
rebels.
wear my
This is-
sunglasses at or what is over here? Do you like the peanut brittle, baby?
I think Hoodle senses something.
Ooh. Hey! Guess we'll explore this area, honey.
Why didn't the Renans...
Hi, Hoodle!
Get behind me!
Try this! Infernal Torrent! Lightning Thrust! Stardust!
Prepare to be seized, though. Actually, perhaps sound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing.
Seems about right to me.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
This one's mine.
This one's mine!
Swallow Blade!
Photon in the wind. We managed to turn the tide.
For now. But things could shift at a moment's notice.
You're right. Better stay alert. One more time.
Beat this!
Do it. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished! With your flames and my technique,
We're stronger together than we are apart.
Got food stuck in my mouth, honey.
The brittle.
Sorry, baby. Got mackerel. Ooh, I wonder what that thingy is. Shall we go
blazing
fight
sword
it?
okay?
A little water's not going to hurt it.
Probably well past the fucking level.
Gonna find out. Only 27?
Going in.
You're mine! You're finished! It can hide itself? Amazing! It's over! Take this!
Down! You're on!
Swallow blade! Lightning thrust! This is bad, right?
Yes, very bad.
I don't feel so good. Try this! Infernal thrust! Swallow blade! Be still! Rising Phoenix!
Now see that you don't get in trouble again.
It's over!
This is probably the most safe I've played, huh?
You're mine! Slash! Try this! Infernal turret! Take this!
Did you just heal me?
Yes, we need you, remember?
Right.
Paralyzed.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
They've really got us on the ropes.
Don't
I
forget
think that
to
was
heal
just a
your
regular enemy. What do you think? Hey, look, cabbages. Or lettuce. Hey, Bun Bun, it's your superfood. I'm not being old. Why are you so mean to me? You're a Bun Bun, right? So it's your superfood.
My superfood is carrots.
Fair. That is true, isn't it?
You nerd.
You love me.
I do.
Time to go get wet. Got some salmon-y. Inhibitor crystal. More Bun Bun food. Hey, it's Hoodle.
This will be a delicious piece of cake!
You wanna play?
Sweet now. It's a duel of the arts. Lightning cadet. Healing circle.
Take the free heal.
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Swallow blade! Infernal turret! Dazzle! You're on!
Tempest, if it's in the sky, it's
An
mine.
astral voice?
That's my cue.
Shut him down!
Well then, let's keep moving.
Yes, please. I can actually eat him now. No. Maybe. He's somewhere around here. Where? There's a chest. Hula Boss recipe. I feel blind. Is that him? Yeah. I have to find the angle. Do you see him?
Yeah, from.
I think that's him right there, right?
Where's he green?
I don't.
Mahag Sar,
I have a feeling I gotta go around to get him,
a
honey.
land where the winds scar
What do you think?
and the clouds stretch far.
Kisara? What is he doing?
Reciting a poem, apparently. Just let him be.
Landscape's pretty. What do you think? Okay, so I want to go into this room and kill. Okay, I think that calls for a manual save. That might be what we think it is. Yes. Let's find out, shall we? Because it didn't aggro me immediately.
You want me?
Careful! I've got this! Let a marksman handle it! Leave the enemy's arts to me! All yours!
No complaints here.
One at a time! Into the
I'll take you all on.
Oh, she was enraged. I love that attack.
Flare the Malisa.
She takes no one's shit.
Why'd you hit him?
Rising Phoenix! Blue escape! Ignite!
Raging storm!
Swallow blade! Try this! Infernal torrent!
I'll take it from here. Let me how you handle this!
I've never seen hers. Hers is pretty fucking badass.
Try harder! My turn! Your move! Try harder! Not a chance! I owe you one!
Where are you going?
Okay, here I go!
Here, let me help. First aid!
Try harder! Remember!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
I love you, beautiful.
I wonder if we can make new weapons with this.
That treasure. What a sweet-sounding ring it has.
You really think?
Blade of Sealing. I wonder if that's not a weapon.
Yeah.
I think you're right. Items. Oh, it is. Yeah, it's a crafting item. I wonder if we get a new weapon for it.
So?
See, you're the best, Fun Bun.
What a rush.
So we go down here.
Did you say what a rush?
Yeah.
What the hell's wrong with him?
Yeah, you can see him from here.
Let's dispose of the trash.
You're mine! Alright, come and face me! You're mine! Trust me!
No, no.
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
You can sit still.
So those are Dan and Axel are. Something you want to say?
Ooh, something hit me fairly hard, but I don't know what it was.
In an instant!
Break killed him.
This could be useful.
Banged his ass.
Right? I don't even know what happened there.
Ooh, ooh. What the fuck do you sound like a fucking creeper, dude?
Okay, that's going backwards. He looks like a creeper.
Ooh, ooh.
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
Lady, we don't always have time to fucking stop and sit in the forest with the goddamn
Yeah,
fucking thing.
I'm just gonna wait.
On guard! On guard!
Take this! Eat this! You're mine! Infernal torrent!
Leave the ensnaring to me. You require a
Glacial spear. Here's the evil. Going in. Going in.
Sword Rain Alpha!
That's a pretty fancy skill there.
All the better to protect you with, my dear.
Then I'll leave the front line to you.
Yeah, I heard that last time.
I like their banter. Okay.
Hey, at least she was willing to teach her.
Yeah. She doesn't seem to have the prejudice others do.
She served over there.
I think a lot of it too is she still believes Dohalim is innately good. He's just young.
He's an idiot.
Yeah.
That's all you gotta say. He's a fucking idiot.
Am I imagining things? Or are there a lot of big Zoogles in this area?
An opponent like this should be easy.
Where are you going? If it's in the sky, it's mine.
Damn, she fucking started out with a good one.
Oh, I commanded her to do that, hon.
She was blasting everybody.
Yeah, that's my left. She's on my left. It's to knock everything down.
And just like that, I'm back in it.
Everybody okay?
We're all right, Alphen.
So adorable.
Alphen, always worrying about everybody.
Yep.
Heck.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah. I love you too, beautiful. Need to keep prison has Kitty laying next to me.
You're finished!
Take this!
Going in.
So he's weak to win.
You make me angry. That was a bad idea.
Thank you.
I'll take you all on.
Yeah. Very angry.
Flare Renalysis!
I definitely think it was a good choice bringing her in. I like Law, but... Well, I don't think it's that. It's just... He serves the same role as Alphen. And I think that's part of the problem.
I'll stop its charge.
Thanks, Kisara.
Can't get out of this!
Stop. Oh. Can't stop him. Okay, good to know.
Swallow blade. Try harder. Not again.
Not on my rock! Healing circle!
Okay, here I
Not feeling so hot. You made me angry. Sorry, didn't mean to make you worry.
Never miss! Thank you.
I did not push
Hear my call!
that button. That's a little annoying she did that. For some reason it registered my right. And it made her shoot, and I tried to save that for flying enemies. I don't use it for damage anymore because it just doesn't do crazy damage. You know what I mean?
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
I'll definitely heal.
Like eating kitty? Can I kiss? I like eating kitty.
Gave me sea breams. Oh, I got her healing panel, honey. Goddess of kindness. Yeah.
Beady butt.
Yeah, I got all of her boards. Her boards just take a while. Oh, meal cooked ice cream. Meal cooked roasted chicken, I gotta cook that. Novice solo training grounds cleared. Novice solo training. Power strike proficiency 600. Novice solo training ground. Fleet footed. And then artifact types acquired 8. Oh, he's gonna be tedious too. 40 armored enemies, that'll happen eventually in Novice Solo Training Ground.
I wonder just how many people have been saved by Shion in some form. I'm impressed.
There's rumors flying around about people being saved by a Renin vision of beauty.
Vision of beauty? That's a bit much.
Alphen had better stay on his toes.
Alphen better stay on his toes. They know.
Is there a reason you're looking at me so intently?
Shion's kind of turned into the local fashion critic in our group.
So this is what lords like you wear. Certainly looks the part. I can tell at a glance what high quality everything is.
Oh, we've seen a lot,
Shion's
honey.
that impressed. You wear a lot of rings too, don't you? They were...
Roasted chicken. Because I need that for a train.
If I do say so myself.
Roast chicken is delicious.
You gotta eventually fucking help work on fucking
Hey,
what's her
what's
name's
the
cooking.
smoke?
She
Is
owns.
it an enemy attack?
Seriously, it's making my eyes and throat burn. What the hell is going on?
It's probably some sort of gas. Try not to breathe it in as much as you can manage.
Gas? Those cowards!
Isn't this just cooking smoke?
What kind of food makes your throat burn so bad just from the smoke?
I believe Alphen is.
They're trying to gas Alphen?
What? Those sick bastards! I won't let them get away with this!
Calm yourselves and listen. I was simply trying to say that Alphen is the one cooking.
Oh?
Burnt the food.
Maybe I should throw in some more spices, just for that extra kick.
Oh, Jesus
Yeah, that'll
Christ.
I think I'll turn up the heat while I'm
Sounds
at
like
it too.
Mike.
Sounds like you throwing in
Oh,
spice.
crap.
Spice!
Spice is burned.
Why is it so spicy?
Yeah,
Where's
at
Mike
least
when
the
I need
meat's
him?
coming along nicely. All right. Now I just flip it over and then...
He's like a mad scientist.
Hey, Alphen? What are you doing over there?
Oh, Shion. Perfect timing. I actually just finished roasting up a chicken. Call everybody over so we can eat together. I used a ton of spices, so it's got a good punch to it. Might have overcooked it a little, but it should still taste good.
I'm starting to understand why your food always tastes so damn spicy now.
Hasn't anyone told him that it is actually possible to have too much of a good thing?
If that's the taste he truly wants, far be it from me to contradict. His cuisine is a rather delicate repast.
Okay, who should I talk to? I feel like Renwell.
Rinwell, mind if we chat a little?
It's been a while since I've camped out,
I noticed
hasn't
you
it?
haven't been training Hula lately. Is he doing okay?
Yeah, he's fine. He's been catching fish with Kisara, and he seems to be adjusting his diet on his own, so I'm not as worried as before.
Maybe that's his way of pitching in, so you don't have to do everything for him.
Yeah, maybe. I guess at some point he started taking a shine to everyone too, just like they did to him.
She really cares about that
You
owl.
sound like you're okay with that.
Yeah, more than okay, really. It feels
She's
natural having
opening.
Poodle and everyone around.
I know what you mean. We all support and take care of each other in our own ways. It's starting to feel like we're almost a family.
Huh. I hadn't thought of it like that. So does that make you everybody's dad?
Do I really look that old to you?
Huh? You don't like that? Okay, how about you be the big brother? Shion is the big sister. And Kisara can be our mom.
Well, then how about Dohalim for the dad?
I don't really get that kind of vibe from Dohalim. He's more like an uncle. An old uncle who's still flashy and snacky for his own good sometimes.
Oh my.
Well, Poodle took the little brother role, and Law's definitely not the dad. This is hard. Oh! Law can be the pet dog.
A dog? Do dogs really count as part of a family?
Of course they do. If an owl can be part of our family, so can a dog. When you think about it like that, we have a pretty fun family.
Yeah, a pretty big one as well.
That's why I like it so much. I wish we didn't have to do anything dangerous. I just want to keep traveling the
She's
world with
opening
you
up
guys
more and
the way
more.
we are
She's
right
still
now.
hesitant at times, but...
You okay?
Oh, it's nothing. Actually, I think I'm gonna go practice with Hootle for a bit. We should really get some rest.
That was cute. What do you think?
The Law could be the dog.
Infernal Tongue Alphin.
The hell is that?
That's the title for the roasted chicken.
That's hilarious.
Nice. Counterattack KO prevention. Allows you to endure an enemy attack with 1 HP remaining one time when taking an attack that would otherwise KO me. Booyah, now I get to be reckless as I want.
No, I hate when you're fucking reckless.
Thought you loved me. I even got near-death attack and elemental damage increase again.
That food there looks pretty tasty.
You failed me.
Yep, we can fix that new...
I got Biff and pork.
You got big pork?
Yep, so I gotta raise more livestock. Okay, so I'll
You're
do...
at least doing that right.
And then I'll do another chicken. I love you.
I love you too.
recipe with it.
I got upgrades.
For everybody, I assume?
It looks like it. Except for Law.
Aww. The dog.
I'll have to get Infernal Fangs again. I don't remember where to get them for when I upgrade this.
Eagerly await the final result.
I'll have to farm some extra Infernal Fangs, honey. I'm assuming an area in back. I'll have to look it up. I don't remember.
Glacial Spear. Here's the Evo. Lunar Eruption. Breaking Lunar Blast. Going in. Glacial Spear. Here's the Evo. Ground and Power Lancer.
Can't get out of this!
Raging Cascade.
Slash! Flaming Thrust!
Healing
Do they not teach you to say thank you in general?
Not to a Renan, they don't.
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it.
Bitch.
Now I can...
Now we're never.
Appreciate the help.
You're mine!
Astral energy.
Say no more!
Definitely feel like I'm doing more damage. That's beautiful.
Any injuries?
I'll look it up later and just farm it off camera. You know what I mean? Because that's just more of a personal thing, and I also am not sure if that applies to what's-her-name's title
Go no
for
further.
collecting 50% of every item. Renwell's. Well, he moved perfectly.
Here I come! It's over!
Okay, do I not remember how to block? Yeah, it's R2. Okay, does he just not have a guard?
Here's a healing arc. Going in.
You're mine! Here I come!
Here, let's go. This one is mine. Burning. Here's the order. Here let's go.
I'm doing horrible right now.
Not today!
I'll heal you all. This one's mine.
Can I do the fucking skill? Okay, I couldn't fucking
Charging up!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
do my ultimate for some reason. I feel like I'm so inconsistent with that.
Try harder!
I feel kind of funny.
Yeah, really funny too.
I should probably do something about that.
I owe you one!
Tiger Blade! I'll take you all on.
Like, I got to spam the skills, but it didn't. Do I have to hold it?
Piercing Roar!
Swallow Blade! Try this! Infernal Torrent! Try harder! Now! Here I come!
Like astral energy.
Leave the charge to me. Piercing Roar! Make it rain!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
A hard-won victory.
Okay. So, I'm confused about that. Give me a second, Hanami. No. Help? Battle. Okay, so press and hold. I thought I did it right, but I guess I didn't. Guess I'll just head out, you know what I mean? I don't really need to fight anything here. Never mind. He wants to play. Thought I dodged that, but apparently I mistimed it. Didn't mistime that.
Thank you.
There it is. So it's a really long hole.
Scarlet Inferno!
What do you think, honey? Yeah. I think so you don't actually cancel out early, you know what I mean? But even then, it's still a little annoying.
In an instant!
Seems about right to me.
Guess I'll kill everything on the way out. What do you think?
Seriously? Is this a joke?
You got company.
Tiger Blade! You're mine!
We'll do it with airborne target.
Dragon Force! Blade! Lightning Thrust!
Do it! Not in your dream.
Mirage! Slice! Be still! Stardust!
Going in.
Mirage!
Take this!
I think we can get
So,
through this.
Don't let up until it's over.
Who said anything about letting off? Spectacle to behold.
I'm not trying to be dramatic with it. Still, it's a part of you. Embrace it. Now! Astral energy!
Say no more.
Well done.
I always say the combat's beautifully. Like,
Piercing evil.
Take this!
Piercing roar!
Stardust!
Wind astral.
Mirage!
Hey, I'm pretty lucky.
nice. Got a lot of shit for that. You okay? Yeah. Okay. So we went down there, we found the owl. So I guess kill everything as I go through since I need to level to beat that damn Zoogle.
Where are you going? Is it in the sky?
How high level that thing is? Yeah, and so early too.
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
I think the enemy's getting desperate.
Got them where we want them.
Don't take your hand, though.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Megasonic Thrust!
Tiger Blade.
Here I come!
Far enough.
I owe you this
Where
one's
are you
all
going?
mine! Here I come! Lightning Thrust!
You're most comfortable at a range, aren't you?
I'm not really built for close quarters combat.
Nor am I. Don't worry. I'll help you keep away from it.
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Did it!
Yeah! Nice technique!
Whoa! Quit staring and concentrate on the fight.
Everyone hanging in there?
choice.
Hands in the wind!
Not today. Swallow blade.
Here's a healing arc!
Tiger blade! Do it!
They're surrounding us! Now
Well, that's one way to handle that.
In an instant. Impact block.
That skill is crazy damage.
easy peasy. Ha hoodle.
Hey, it's potatoes.
Ryan,
Shut up.
what?
So mean to yourself.
No, you take it as me.
Well, at least you're tasty. It's a nice sword. Why can't I just take it out of the ground and fucking use it?
Because you're not Arthur.
I'm not done.
Ready to go! Healing
Can't get out of this. Here I come.
What, useless and don't listen to Merlin half the time?
Don't get in trouble again.
There it is. IB Master Doflalim. But I do not have the points to buy from it. It's a really grindy game to max out all your titles.
I won't forgive you.
Here I come.
This one's lost!
Infernal torrent.
This one's
Flaming
lost!
thrust.
Ground and pound!
Sword Red Alpha. Be still.
Here's the Evo.
Here I come. You're finished.
You've got a knack for battle.
I still plan on training them.
That's what I like to hear. These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Got an itch, I'm sorry, itty bit.
Everyone hanging in there?
Making sure I don't miss anything, you know what I mean? So there's a lot going on in this area. Look at these annoying pricks.
Little help.
Take this. It's over.
Here's the Evo. Not in your dreams.
Prepare to be seized.
Here's the healing arc.
Strike. Start up.
Blind freak! Why can't they just sit still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Take out. Start up.
Here's a healing arc.
Dragon Swarm. Swallow blade.
Tiger blade!
Getting tired, honey?
That's a pretty fancy
Relaxing
skill
at
there.
me
All the
playing a
better
game.
to protect.
I'm glad. I think I want to go around and do the mining and get that checkpoint. What do you think?
You guys want to rest here?
Got some rice. Aw, mouse. See if he has anything useful. No, nothing we need. Hmm?
Fucking throw my damn arm up.
I'm sorry.
I feel all bent out of shape.
Dohalim, your spare bracers were getting dirty, so I polished them up along with the rest of your equipment.
Why, thank you, Kisara. I greatly appreciate that.
Maybe it's just my imagination, but you sure seem to fuss over Dohalim a whole lot, Kisara.
It is a little strange. Almost like you're still in
Thought
his
we've seen
service.
this.
Really? That's certainly not my intention. Besides, he's not the only one I'm like that with. Hey, Law, I saw your clothes were starting to get holes in them, so I stitched them back up for you.
Oh, wow. Thanks, Kisara.
Point taken. Do you just like looking after people?
I wouldn't go so far as to say I like it, but I get anxious if I don't. I'd always like to help if I can. It comes naturally to me. Back in the day, Miguel and I used to look after the younger kids a lot, so that's probably where it comes from. He taught me everything I know.
I really like
And I
Kisara's
mean
character.
everything. How to cook with wild plants, how to sew clothes so they'll last. Without him, we never would have been able to survive.
However, you're not a lord anymore, Dohalim. You need to get used to the idea that people aren't just going to wait on you hand and foot.
Yes, you're absolutely right. I'm ashamed to admit that I felt no qualms about her doing all that for me. As both a Renan and especially as a lord, one becomes too accustomed to those beneath you tending to your every need, both Renans and Danans alike.
Sure, that's how all you Renans are probably raised. But just to be clear, we're not your servants, Dohalim. Got that?
Absolutely. Moments such as this provide me with ample opportunity to confront my unease. It is difficult to tend with my own motivations.
What do you mean?
And the truth of the matter is that my espousal of coexistence in Menancia hardly came from an idealistic place. That instinctive unease I feel deep within serves as a reminder for what it is that all of us here fight for.
Don't be so hard on yourself. No one's going to abandon you if you aren't always perfect.
Looking at her now, I think she's more like his mom than his servant.
What's up, Kisara? You look
Sorry, I know
concerned.
there's a lot of cutscenes this playthrough.
Oh, no, it's just... I'm looking at our finances and they seem to have taken a nosedive. I don't remember us making any big purchases, though.
Ah, that may be because I borrowed a small amount to purchase something the other day.
I don't think you can call spending more than half of our money a small amount.
Half? Dohalim, what the hell did you buy?
As it so happens, I came upon a rather special object that I've long been searching for.
Are you talking about that junk? I mean, that unique-looking trinket you're holding?
Whoa, is that a...
Indeed. It is a lost artifact from ancient Danan times. Most likely, it was used for some sort of rite or ritual. Ever since we Renans conquered Dana, such objects have been disappearing. I simply want to do my part to help preserve both our people's storied histories.
Well, if it's to preserve Danan history, then I guess we can maybe look the other way. Just this once?
I don't know. Why spend money on something that won't even keep us fed?
More to the point, we all contribute to that money. I don't like the thought of anyone dipping into it without saying anything.
You must understand. Had I let that opportunity pass me by, I'd never have come across this item again.
Dohalim, maybe no one taught you that money doesn't grow on trees.
I may have been a lord, but I realize that much.
It's not enough to simply realize it. You have to internalize the concept too. Even after all this time, you still have no real sense of money. Our funds aren't your personal wallet. We camp outside and eat grass for dinner to try and stretch every last gold we have. You never know when we may need it.
I don't think we're so poor that we have to eat grass or anything.
Shut up, Alphen.
Shut it.
Let's just agree to not spend too much or be too thrifty for our own good.
God damn.
Don't mess with Kisara. Mental note check.
Oh, whoop some
Alphen,
ass.
your blazing sword draws its power from Shion's Fire Master core, right?
So I'm told.
Then why don't you use yours, Dohalim?
You mean my Earth Master Core, yes?
Yeah, I mean, you still carry it around with you, don't you?
I do. Each Master Core contains the astral energy harvested from Danan slaves over the course of the last 3 centuries. Though only a select few qualified people, namely the Lords, can wield them, they nevertheless hold too much power to simply abandon.
If only the Lords are supposed to be able to use them, how come Alphen and Shion can use theirs?
That may be because Shion has embedded the Fire Master Core within her body, something which wouldn't have occurred under normal circumstances.
Okay, but why do you still carry yours around?
Just as Danans see Master Cores as symbols of the lives and resources robbed from them, so too do I view mine as a symbol of our lasting sins. The pain and agony wrought upon this world by my predecessors, as well as the injustice enabled by my own inaction, are all housed within my Master Core. It is a testament of all that I have done wrong. It cannot ever be used again, nor fall back into the wrong hands.
Dohalim,
You didn't differentiate between the deaths of Dahnans and the deaths of Renans.
Dahnans and Renans both spill blood and languish in agony all the same. I just couldn't bear to hear it any longer. That's all.
Little late for that.
Mind if I join you, Law?
Night. I feel pretty refreshed after that sleep.
Anything interesting? Okay, this is the forest.
This place gives me the creeps. You really think that Lord is hiding out here?
Be careful. The air is dense with astral energy. Something's not quite right about this place.
How are you able to pick up on all this stuff anyway? Is it something that all astral arts wielders can do?
I must admit, I'm curious myself. Perhaps her Dahnan bloodline has something to do with it.
Dohalim.
Apologies. I meant no disrespect.
Stay alert, everyone. There's a good chance that she already knows we're here.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Dohalim? Yeah, he's... How do I put this?
He's inconsiderate.
Dense.
Finally, some open space again.
The typical color of fucking Kisara's hair.
Yeah.
I won't forgive you!
You're mine!
Again! Not in your dream! Going in! Dragon Blade!
Try this!
Do it!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
Explosive ring!
Leave the enemy's arts to me! Going in!
No place here.
Not a chance! Their arms were interrupted! Try this! Infernal Turret! Dragon Swarm!
Hear my call! This one's mine!
Explosive ring!
You okay, baby?
They've really got us on the ropes.
Don't forget to heal your wounds.
Just making sure. Just going to see where this takes me. Because that's the next area of the story, you know what I mean? Ooh, we got trees, honey. Ooh, peppers. Time to make some spicy.
Fucking Alpha's favorite.
Healing art! I never miss! This one's mine! Not in your dreams! Radiant Fire! Major break! Alright! Do it! Dance in the wind! Astral energy!
Say no more!
Their
No
combination?
rest until I'm the best I can be.
Yes, I do, Chris.
You simply can't
Do I
be
have
too
Max
strong
Bizarre
when-
Mega Course?
Can you fucking heal for fuck's sake?
No. No, I cannot. You want me to heal?
Please?
Okay, let me look at this real quick, honey.
Ooh, it's a beanie.
Yeah, I have maxed out Bizarre Mega Course, honey, so I should probably sell some of those.
Probably.
There. Happy?
Battle is a part of your everyday.
Yeah, no, I own currently all available on the PS5 as well as on Steam.
Steam Marine.
No, excuse me, I don't own the...
We have a PS2!
We do have a PS2, honey. And I don't own the remastered of Symphony R. I own the base version on Steam. I guess I should correct that. I have not bought the remaster yet.
I think Hoodle senses something.
Of course Hoodle senses something.
Hey,
Why is you so excited that we have a PlayStation, honey?
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
You know what? You can sit them. What's up?
Try this.
We managed to turn the tide.
For now. But things could
It's in
shift
English,
at any minute.
motherfucker!
You're right. Better stay alert.
Yeah, I don't own it on either system yet. I just haven't bought it yet. I finally found a rare enemy, honey. Bitty Kitty's a happy girl, and you know who she is. What are you looking up? Ooh, yes.
Say no more.
We have a PS2.
Because you want me to stream it, right?
And
I feel
I'll get the
stronger.
stuff to stream it. I know what I need, it's just buying it, honey.
Rinwell.
On me?
and
Well,
30's
I'll
not
do
too
my
bad.
best.
I'm not talking about the game, to buy everything to stream it.
Yeah, the adapter is fairly expensive, but I want to stream Dirge of Cerberus with you anyway, so I'm gonna have to anyway, honey.
Back in the day. For Crown Contest participants, places such as these are but vectors for
I don't know where this
the astral energy
goes,
they
so
pursue. Similar to that windmill, for instance.
I'm gonna explore it for a little bit, shall we? Yes, please.
You picked the wrong target. Try harder. Not a chance. Strike.
It's like trying to keep up with a wall.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Strike. Start up.
Kitty kitty.
She looks up and then thinks at it.
I love her. She's a good girl.
Dante, you might be
You sure showed them.
All in a day's work.
So
Ooh,
cool.
making the biscuits.
She is making the biscuits.
You've been making the fucking biscuits for ages now.
To be fair, she is a very happy girl.
Ever since she was itty bitty bitty bitty. I'm a itty bitty bitty bitty. With bitty cat. You've always had a strong fur.
Right, here goes.
The hell?
Take this.
What in tarnation?
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
See you continue on in that vein. Something you wanted to say?
Look sharp.
I love that move too.
didn't even break a sweat.
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
I don't give a fuck. Stop talking, lady. That's a kitty kitty. Ooh, a chest.
That's what I think. It's a blue one. I I got a new fishing lure.
Good freaking setup.
Yeah. Go fishing later. I think I'll do a lot of that off stream because I'm not sure if that's really entertaining to watch.
It's entertaining to watch it pop up a lot.
Yeah. But I can do that, like, you coming back to live with Daddy? Oh, my baby. Did you go and... He's playing with the hoodie.
There we go, ice cream.
I can now make ice cream with her and get her ice cream thing. Well worth coming
Ice
here.
cream. Ice cream.
I'll make it after since I have an EXP buff going. What are you doing?
Daddy, eat.
Say, making mama love me. I does the cutes.
Can't wait till we'll go visit Chef Howard. He's gonna have to deal with the fact that they bring cat with us.
I don't know if Shep will really care too much.
No, he always says, give me the keys.
Oh well, he'll get his wish because Idiot does not like leaving my side.
Step up the booty.
I'll have to go through those ore and start selling some of them later. I'll do that off stream too. Scaled crystal.
No, Rogue. Go lay down.
Only people could see you on the stream. They'd be like, oh, Kitty, and then everybody would come for you and not my actual stream. You laugh like I'm wrong.
Because she's officially going to become your mascot.
Yeah, and because she's adorable as fuck, and she knows it too.
I won't forgive you.
Oh, I
Get
don't.
all the love.
Take feel.
Anything in armor is all mine. We got fire.
I've got this. Let
All yours.
Get on in there with me.
Didn't even break a sweat.
Well, I feel like you always break a sweat. Stop shit talking.
Not as bad as Elfin.
Yeah, facts.
Fucking. She mentioned about the fact that he was sneaky.
Okay. What to say? Nani?
No need to fuck.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Was Nani the fuck? And you all can come crashing down. Oh no, this is tryhard.
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for yours truly. Here, do it.
Commander of Heaven.
Phoenix
Looks like we won.
You got killed on the back.
Yeah, I'm using EXP large buff right now for food buff since I have the stuff. That way I can level a little faster.
Got you.
Ow!
Oh, stop!
Hey, I have a feeling you guys have the shit I need for law.
Is this a joke?
Speaking of which, break.
Is it cool? Time to get out of the way.
Commander of Heaven.
I love that skill. I think it's one of the craziest ones we have. What do you think?
Its armor's too strong. Be my guest.
Oh, they're tanks. Hi, Addy. What you doing, my buddy? You being good? I still think that one's one of the cooler ones, where he becomes a spell himself.
Hey, I'm pretty
Yep, there it is. Which means later on I'll have to go
too, right?
farm the lower tier. Hi, babies. I love you guys. You being good?
Rogue.
I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.
They said they love you.
I love you, my babies. Very much so.
Maybe later I'll let you in.
I'm not even thinking about later either.
Fair. I always just check just in case.
No items?
No new items, yeah. Ooh,
Something
new
better.
sword. Gotta use my longsword, craft and equip, okay. Yes. Okay, first things first, law. Because you need that. Craft and equip, yes. I'll have to get the stuff for that. Okay. So some new gear for my characters.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
See where this goes.
I think it's safe to rest here now.
What?
I love you. Okay, so I can't go any farther, honey.
Nothing.
I wonder what we'll find out there this time.
Most likely Zoogles, I would reckon.
I mean, other than them.
Yes. I'll kill these again.
This will be a delicious piece of They're all coming after me.
I'm coming,
I'm
Manuel.
not scared. Our dimension is really fun.
Commander of Heaven.
Phoenix
Did it.
Yeah! Nice technique.
This armor's too strong.
Split it up! I'll stop it,
Be my guest.
Thanks, Kisara.
Going in.
I'll smash you. Now I can let loose. Slash. Swallow blade.
Make it break!
Double leap. In an instant. Impact block.
Don't get careless.
Some hard shells.
Go, no,
You guys can come down.
Going in.
Eat this.
Here I go. One more. Now, here, let me know.
Look sharp. Lightning tiger blade.
Over so soon?
Well, now that I've sufficiently explored this area, I'll just kill everything real quick and get along my way.
Can't get out of this.
Water! You want me? Come get me!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more
These enemies aren't coming
What to your heart's content?
No complaints here. It's over. Now I can let loose.
Why'd you do that?
To stop me dying?
Stand back.
You okay, Mila?
This could be
Sorry I
useful.
did a bit of exploring. Figured I'd see what's in all in the area, you know what I mean?
Out of our
Well,
way.
we were able to get the upgrade. So.
Yeah. With that.
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah, and the pummeling to me.
Severing wind. Start up. Take this. You're finished. No
You're most
further.
comfortable at a range, aren't you?
I'm not really built for close quarters combat.
Nor am I. Don't worry.
She's trying hard.
Am I
Doesn't
on a
like being
roll
out of
or
the
what?
room.
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Yeah. Murder.
That enemy looks strong. I bet.
Brace yourselves. This one's tough. It's over.
Searing flame! Light astral energy! Healing to the wind!
Armor won't save you!
In here! I got here!
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for you truly!
Explosive ring. You're mine.
The enemy wields arms too.
You'll soon see about that!
Did you just heal me?
Yes, I need you, remember?
Do it!
You're quite the gunslinger.
I have to be, in this world.
Don't worry.
Go to my nanny. That EXP boost is coming in handy. I may have to abuse that for a little while, just to get some leveling done.
Go no further!
You're mine.
Don't mind if I do! Pierce evil! More Here, let me help!
You've got a knack for battle.
I still plan on training though.
That's what I like to hear.
These little ones are hardly...
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Well done!
We managed to pull through.
We're heading down here, honey.
We should be able to cook here.
I'm doing pretty good on my food buff. 22 minutes.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Okay.
I suppose if you're a lord going into hiding, a forest is one place to turn.
We don't know for sure she's here. Keep looking.
Rogue, you can stop, please. Potato. Fucking dumbass. Sleepy bun bun. I'm sorry. I know. I just know you were planning on streaming tonight. Okay. If you want to rest, go ahead. I'm just gonna play and stream for a little bit.
Even if I miss a little bit of the puzzle,
This fortress is cool. What do you think? I feel like the Lord left intentionally to draw them here, though. I find it hard to believe the explosives are what caused the issue. To trap. Yeah. Ooh, roly-poly. Yeah. Roly-polies, meaning I hopefully will get laws of their title soon. I need to farm those and just keep breaking them with law.
I bet.
I'm seeing more rare enemies now, finally, which is nice.
Take cover when it curls up.
We managed to turn the tide!
shift at a moment's notice.
Be my guest.
Better stay alert.
You picked the wrong fight.
Healing circle. Hey, look,
Keep charging
don't
us.
get in trouble
That's what my
again.
shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it.
Come on, Law, charge up, please.
Looking fearsome, Grimwell.
You must be rubbing off on me.
Let's kick some ass, kid.
Thank you.
Those are Dan and Alpha. Now! Something you want to say?
That's two breaks in that
Them
fight.
pointed toward the enemy.
Hey! Little's quivering! I think we're about to be real lucky.
That's no ordinary enemy I see over there.
I've got a really bad feeling about this. What did I do?
It's over. Dragon Form.
Raging Storm! Tiger Blade!
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Take this!
Healing
You're mine.
All right. And just like that, I'm back in. Start by holding the front line. No
Leave the
sooner
enemy
said than
arc to
done.
me.
No complaints here!
You're mine.
Ground and go! Mega Ray! Gemini Aqua!
Here I come. Burn in hell.
Annihilation!
Shield out. Make it way.
Looks like it could be worth something.
Like a generator. I'm just looking around at everything. Nice. 8,500 gold. Four. It looks like this was the Lord's real home base. Interesting. She got her toy stuck under it again. I know. She loves those coils. I'll have to buy her a couple more bags and just keep them stored away. What was the yelling? Be right back. Use the restroom real quick and then get back to it.
For the hideout of a runaway lord, this place is a lot bigger than I was expecting.
Do you think she had it built with that in mind?
No. Personally, I think this used to be part of a Danon castle or fortress of some sort.
How can you tell?
For one thing, it doesn't look like a storehouse. For another, it's old, and you can tell it was built to let people hole up inside of it.
Huh. I'll take your word for it. I don't know the first thing about brick. You know, I've always thought you were a smart little cookie, but damn, Rinwell, you really know your stuff.
It's no big deal. I've just read a lot of books is all.
If this is meant to be a castle, there wasn't much to it above ground. Are there such things as underground castles?
There probably used to be more of it above ground. That is, until 300 years ago.
So the main structure must have been lost during the time of the invasion, with only the underground part remaining. And then this lord decided to use it for her own purposes. Have I got that right?
But what reason could she have for using this place instead of staying back in her own castle?
That's what we're here to find out. Whatever it is, she's up to no good.
Right. It's all the more reason we need to hurry up and find her before it's too late. This will be a delicious piece of cake!
Now you see what I can do!
How about this?
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
I think the enemy's getting desperate. Don't take your hands up.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking. Coming through! Ha! Mount! Scarlet! This is the power of the blazing sword!
What's this thing?
I won't forgive you!
I think the enemy's getting desperate. Don't take your hands off.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more...
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Well, look ye here!
We seem to have come across something a little...
Come one, come all! Take this!
Charge like that can easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Try this!
Wait, now!
Explosive ring!
Just like that, I'm back in.
Can you take care of them?
No team can get through me!
Don't let up until it's
No place here!
burn it! Hayomen? Take this!
Shattering of pieces! Attack time!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein. Something
In an instant! Impact block!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood. This place is full of weird machinery, old and new. Just what the hell was she doing here?
By all appearances, sort of unsavory research she wouldn't want to see divulged.
Even to other remnants? That's a scary thought. This place goes pretty deep underground.
It was probably built that way so it could still be used, even if the above-ground portion got destroyed.
Perhaps that's why it's still here, and why it was made into her hideout. It would certainly stand to reason. It would appear we can descend down where the railing has fallen apart.
What? Are you serious?
By all appearances, it would seem she was researching something here.
You think so? What kind of research could she have been doing in a place like this?
Your guess is as good as mine. Hardly anything the likes of us could imagine.
If we assume it was because this area is rich in astral energy, then it's possible she could have been doing any number of things.
Indeed. Renan castles and spirit vessels are often found in such locations. Intriguingly, Dahnan ruins are also known for their abundant energy.
You Renans attacked us. Don't act like you're just some...
Sheesh, enough already. This isn't the place to pick a fight over this.
How can you be so calm listening to all of this? You suffered at the hands of guys like him too.
I mean, I wouldn't say I'm calm.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
Glad you had your use. I'll show you how useful I can be. Lightning order!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
They've really got us on the ropes.
Don't forget to heal your wounds.
Get lost!
Come and face me!
And just like that, I'm back in.
Start by holding the front line.
No sooner said than done.
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly. Thank you.
Appreciate the help.
Do it!
In an instant! Impact block!
Let me help. Dance in the wind! This one's yours! Dance in the wind! I'll be saving this one. No complaints from me. This might be some deep... decent equipment.
Anything that makes battles easier is okay by me.
Forgive you! I'm never finished!
Armor won't save you!
Sleep now. This'll come in handy.
You got fire!
Thank you. I've got
You've got a master power.
We still plan on tricking.
All yours!
Sweet dreams. You're most comfortable at a range, aren't
Keep
you?
charging
I'm not
them!
really built for close quarters combat. Nor am I. Don't worry.
Leave it to
I'll
you.
do the white bird.
Dragon form! Switch up!
What?
Do it! To stop him flying.
Right.
There it is.
The heavens must be smiling.
Go no further!
Take this!
In a bind?
Try harder! Not again! Dragon form! Explosive ring! Ignite! Here I come! I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara.
Explosive ring! I owe you one! Here I come!
No armor can stop me!
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Make it break! We did it! Explosive ring! Here I come! I owe you one!
Where are you going?
Did you just hear me?
Yes,
I owe you one!
I need you, remember?
I have no limits! Slash! Portal blade! Dragon form!
Any injuries?
Finally, some open space again.
There are still so many creatures we don't know about.
Have you been writing stuff down about what we fight?
Yep. It's actually pretty fun.
Hey, Rinwell. What was that whole legend you were talking about earlier, back when we were by the gate?
Huh? Oh, you mean about the Darkwings? It's an old story about a Dahnan hero that's been passed down for generations.
Like I said, I sure haven't heard it before.
Yeah, me neither.
Well, long ago, there was an evil king who tried to bring all of Dahna to ruin. However, a pure black owl heard the pleas of the people and decided to help. It chose a young hero and bestowed upon them a holy flame that was capable of vanquishing the king. The story goes that the young hero challenged the king and defeated them with the flame. Seeing Dahna had been saved, the people flew the crest of the Darkwings as thanks to the owl for its help. From what I understand, it used to be a really well-known story before the Renans came.
I guess our people must have forgotten it over time. It's lucky for us you still know it. You sure are well-versed in these sorts of things, Rinwell.
You know, the part where the hero defeats the king with a flame reminds me a little of Alphen.
Come on, it's just a story. Besides, if we're talking about an owl helping anyone, Huro would definitely choose Rinwell.
Sure, I might have helped take out our own kind of evil king with the others, but I'm definitely no hero. That and Huro's wings aren't even black. Huh.
Mind if I join you, Law?
Oh, hey, Alphen. What's up?
Nothing. I was just surprised to see you weren't training for once. Got a stomachache or something?
You know I don't literally train around the clock, right? I do take breaks.
Do you? It seems like you're training every chance you get.
Well, yeah. It can't be helped if I want to get stronger. Still, it's important to let your muscles rest every now and then. That's what my dad told me anyway.
Zephyr said that?
When I was a little kid, yeah. I would get so excited whenever he came home. I always followed him wherever he went and tried to learn as much from him as I could. He said, it's good to be passionate, but don't overdo it. Just like there are times when you want to take a break from studying, sometimes your body wants to take a break from training too. I was always rushing around and forgetting to rest, so he ended up telling me that a lot.
That definitely sounds like him.
It's nothing to get sad over. Still, I can't help but wonder if that was my dad's way of teaching me the dangers of rushing into things too quickly. Then again, maybe I'm just overthinking things. I wish I'd had more time to talk to him about this kind of stuff. See you guys tomorrow. You guys ready to hit the road? I know I am.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Guess I misread the landing.
I'll do my best. Take this.
In a vine?
Dragon form.
Sweet Cloud,
Explosive ring.
I'll be saving this one.
Slash.
All right.
Do it! Kisara! Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Striker! Sword and shield!
A classic combination.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking,
Leave the
more
enemy's
talking.
art to me.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
You can play here!
Raging sword! Alright!
Why'd you do?
To stop you dying? This is barely target practice.
Then why bother fighting them?
Because I certainly won't run away from a battle.
Take this!
Thank you.
And just like that, I'm back in it. Start by holding it left eye. No sooner.
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Striker! Yeah! Nice technique. I'll stop its charge.
Yeah! And pummel it to me! All back in their defense!
Glad you have your YouTube.
I'll show you how useful I can be!
Make it break! Make it break!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Striker!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion. Guess I misread the landing. There's nobody here. It's been nothing but Zeugles. No lords, no Renan forces.
They have to be holed up somewhere, right?
From the look of things, I don't think anybody's been here for a while. If anyone was here, they're long gone now.
That can't be.
Look out!
We'll figure this out later. Right now, this thing needs dealing with.
I don't understand Can. Did Infon lie?
He didn't seem the type to lead us on a wild goose chase.
Hey, save your questions until after we manage to finish this thing.
Sweet now. The flashing parts are a weak point.
Anything in armor is all mine.
It's weakened.
This end now!
Alright, it's showtime!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Far enough! Freeze laser! Going in!
Dragon Tail!
Here, let me help. First aid!
Throb and pain.
Shining Supernova! Into the sunlight! It's down! Mega ray!
Can't get out of this.
Magic attack! Sleep now! Hear me! Flame of fury!
Shield and
Explosive revolt!
look sharp. Lightning Thunder Blade.
Here, let me help. Look sharp! We got Magic attack!
Explosive ring!
I'm impressed.
Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
This isn't looking good.
Reinforcements?
Here, let me help. Tiger Blade! Mega ray!
It looks like we made him mad. Take this.
Shield! Here's a healing arm!
Try harder.
Here it comes! Focus! On your toes, everyone!
Here. Down. You're on. Hold the line.
Explosive ring!
Leave the torch.
Not today.
Here, let me help.
Anything in order.
The enemy's on the road.
We got him where we wanted.
It's time to end this battle.
Look sharp.
Dragon
Take this.
Sleep now, let me help. Let's get you up. Air thrust. The enemy is going all out. Burning strike.
In a bind. Will they help?
Far enough!
Healing circle. Raging cascade.
Try harder! My turn!
Right, watch out. Glimpse of fear. Here's the evil. Look sharp. Freeze Lancer.
Can't get here!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss. Let's get you up. Time to shine. Resuscitation.
Guess I had to use it.
Breathing on door. Over that
Here
here.
comes mine.
I never fit. Got it.
Make it rain!
No touch it. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
So much for finding the Lord. Come on, let's get back to Niaz.
Shion, calm down. This isn't like you. What's wrong? Talk to me.
It's none of your concern.
Even after everything we've been through together?
The two of us are only helping each other because our interests overlap. Remember?
Are you serious? You helped me come to terms with Zephyr's death. You put your life on the line to save me. Don't tell me you did all that out of necessity. That it was only because we have a common goal. Fine.
Huh?
You don't want to answer? Then I'll do whatever I like from now on, too. Clearly, I'm just bothering you. So it doesn't matter if you tell me what's on your mind. But that doesn't mean I'm going to stop looking out for you. Not now, not ever.
That's not fair. Why can't you just leave me alone? You don't know the first thing about me.
But I do. I know you care about the pain of others. You care, Shion. That's why I want to help.
because of my thorns. I thought I had been doomed to a life of solitude. Until the day I died. I knew I would be alone.
And now?
The truth is, I'm trying to end my curse and get rid of my thorns.
Get rid of? There's a way to do that? Really?
I'm not completely sure. All I know is there's a chance. But that's the reason I need the Renis Alma.
The Renis Alma?
The Master Core to end all Master Cores. It is bestowed upon the winner of the Crown Contest, the new Sovereign, as proof of their victory. It must be assembled from all 5 Master Cores.
That's why taking down the Lords is so important to you. But Shion, you're not in this alone. If there's a chance we can rid you of your thorns, I'll be by your side the whole way.
That includes us, right?
Like it or not, you're going to have to get used to relying on us every now and then.
What kind of friends would we be otherwise?
Thank you.
Dahnan Liberation and the Renis Alma. Looks like we've got our work cut out for us. If we have any hope of finding this Lord and their Master Core, we start by heading back to Nias.
Man, who would have thought we'd ever get thanked by Shion?
Sounds like someone wants me to grab their arm.
I'm joking! Damn, you're scary sometimes.
Shion's not scary at all.
Alphen.
I'll just, leave you two alone.
I can't believe this. To think they would give us a bad lead like that. Where could that Lord actually be?
Beats me. That said, there's no point wandering around aimlessly trying to look for her. We should head back to Nias for now.
What's wrong, Kisara?
Oh, I was just thinking about what it meant for there to be castles here on Dahna. People build castles to protect things that are important for one reason or another. But not simply that. They're also used to project a ruler's power.
So what you're saying is, even before the Renans invaded, the Dahnans were still being ruled over. It was just by other Dahnans.
That's most likely the case, yeah. Though who knows how they led their people.
But after seeing Deadeye, I can't picture them being all that benevolent themselves.
What if it's in everyone's nature to rule over and control others? What are we supposed to do about that?
If it really is in our nature, then no. All that means is we have all the more reason to fight it. That's all there is to it.
Finally, some open space again.
About damn time.
Took long enough.
But that's...
Right. I can't wait.
Head on over to the plaza.
What's going on? It seems busier here than before.
Hey, look! Isn't that Bayfon over there?
Ah, there you are. It seems I owe you all an apology. I'm guessing you didn't find the Lord back in the forest, did you?
No, but something tells me you already knew that.
That I did. Turns out I bit down on some bad intel when I should have known better. Apparently, Deadeye's not as trusting of me as I thought.
But why would he feed you bad intel?
My guess? He wanted me to lead you all astray. Make sure you weren't sniffing around where he didn't want you to be. While you were off in the forest, I got word that one of our squads captured the Lord. The place wasn't even close to where you were searching.
I see. Well, the important thing is that you finally caught her. Did you suffer many casualties?
You're not going to believe this, but she didn't even put up a fight. She had no escort either.
Well, what about her Master Core? Was it recovered?
Sorry. They only briefed me on the basics. For now, Deadeye's getting ready to make his victory speech out in the plaza. In the meantime, I've been ordered to set up a defense perimeter around the outside of the city. So I'll be out of town for a while. I imagine Deadeye will announce what he intends to do with the Lord during his speech. You'll have to let me know how it goes. Anyway, until next time.
A Renan Lord surrendering without a fight? Something doesn't add up here.
I'm afraid I can't say I know much of her lordship personally.
There's a lot about this that doesn't make sense. The Master Core is a concern too. Let's stick around like Bayfon suggested and see what happens. We don't leave until we get to the bottom of this. I'm worried about just what did... And I'm... has in store for Almadria. For now, let's wait at the end until he gives his victory speech.
Everybody's so excited.
They can hardly be blamed when they've apprehended an enemy leader. That said...
Yeah. Isn't there some way to calm them down?
These must be the Danans the Darkwings freed.
Yeah. The city might be in ruins. The people have risen from the ashes.
This is the place Bayfon said Deadeye would reveal the Lord's fate. I wonder what he'll do to her.
Well...
Is that? Yes. It's Lord Almadria Kynaris.
Please stop! No good can come of such hatred. Stop or there'll be no turning back.
Is this supposed to be justice? Astral energy? Why now?
You don't think that...
The fruit of Helgen.
Hold on. just got super dark.
I did warn you, did I not? Nothing good can ever come of such nasty hatred.
Found you at last. I swear it. I'll make you pay for what you did to my parents!
What do we have here? Could it really be the witch from death? Honestly, I thought I had wiped all of you out of existence back then. I guess there was one survivor after all.
Hey, Rinwell!
Shut up! This is the only thing that's keeping me going anymore. Stay out of my way or I'll kill you!
Rinwell.
I'll kill you. I swear it. I will kill you! What did you... Why are you defending her?
I'm not really sure, you know. But when I look into your eyes, I can't let you do it.
What about you? Are you not the one who got revenge for his father? Don't I deserve that as much as you? Move aside. If you don't, then I'll blast you again.
Even so, sorry. I'm afraid that I can't let you do that. No way. I can't let you kill her. Not while your face is full of the same hatred as those people who died.
You saw what she did. What are you saying? She should just get away with it all?
You're right. Rinwell, I don't know what I'm doing. But still, I know it's wrong. If you go through with this, I know you'll regret it. I'm sorry. I am. Forgive me.
I can't believe you. You, of all people. Of all the people. Why did you... Why you lost?
Is your little show quite finished?
Why, you...
For many years of my life, I devoted myself to the study of astrophysicians. But the knowledge I took from your family was truly enlightening indeed. For that, you deserve a reward. I shall allow you to taste one of the fruits of my labor. Rearranging life and death to form new hellish compositions. That is what I do best.
Sorry for almost blowing me up? Hey, not like it's the first time. Come on, we need to take her down.
Okay.
Try this!
Lion power!
Explosive ring!
Take this!
Go for the weak point!
This one's all mine!
Here
I come! Ignite!
I can carve through
Too much! Take this! Dragon Swarm!
Now we're not. If it's in the sky, it's mine. Hear me, flame of fury! This one's mine.
You're finished!
Will this help?
No escape! I owe you one!
in a bind.
Take this! Try this! Try harder! Now! It's over! Take this! It's over! Not today!
Here, let me help.
Reload!
An outstanding effect.
One more!
Tails a problem. Then let's focus there first.
I'm all stopped up! If it's in the sky, do it now! Astral energy!
Say no more!
That's better.
Here I come! Dragon Swarm! Try this!
In here!
Changing tactics!
There's no telling what it'll do! Stay focused! On guard! Thunder field! Healing circle!
I owe you one!
In here!
I owe you one!
More magic! Where are you going?
Try this! Explosive ring! Explosive ring! Take this! I'm not done!
Healing circle! Lightning orb!
Eat dirt!
Lightning
I can carve through armor. Take this.
It's weakened!
This ends now! Explosive ring!
And there goes the tail.
What? Let's do this.
Thank you.
Make it break!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclops!
Is everyone all right?
Yeah. But Almeidrea got away. Linwell, are you...
What the hell happened here?
Bayfon, is that you? Thank goodness you're okay.
I've been outside the city this whole time, but I sensed a disturbance in the wind and decided to turn back. What happened here? Where is everybody?
Almeidrea's handiwork. She allowed herself to be captured so she could rile up the Danans into a frenzy and rob them of their astral energy. She wiped out almost everyone in the plaza, including Deadheim.
Deadheim's dead. Everyone. And the Darkwings. Almost all of our companions in the Resistance. How could this happen?
Regardless of what she had to gain, what kind of person would do something like that?
If she managed to find kinship in Kelzelik, then I'd say the very worst kind. It's clear now that she used Menancia as a testing ground for the fruits of Helgen, before using them here.
So everything that led up to this moment was all a part of her plan.
Once she knew they'd eaten enough tainted food, she just needed to get herself caught.
We have to go after her. Balseph and Ganabel were horrible. Almeidrea makes them look like saints. I doubt she's really gone back into hiding. We have to put an end to this, once and for all.
Yeah, what she's done can't be forgiven.
I don't know what to do. I saw what hatred did to those people, but hating her is the only thing that's kept me going. I can't just stop hating her. What am I supposed to do? Tell me. Smile at her from across the battlefield? Apologize while we fight her? I don't know if I can do that.
Rinwell.
Nobody can understand what you've been through. We can't even begin to imagine the pain you've experienced. But if hate is what has kept you going ever since that day, then let it be your strength. However, think about this. When you've had your revenge, when we've beaten Almeidrea, then what will you do?
Huh?
I'm saying you're going to have to find a way to survive once that hatred is gone. When it is, what do you plan on doing then?
I don't know. I've never thought about it before.
Almeidrea's death doesn't have to be your end too. You need a reason to live, Rinwell, not an excuse to die. Understand?
She's right. We could never truly know the pain that Almeidrea has caused you. But I think you should listen to Shionne. Give yourself time to consider things. And if it's too much right now, it's okay for you to sit this one out.
No. My head might be a mess right now, but I'm not letting you fight Almeidrea without me. I need to be there. Please. That much I do know. I'm going with you. And on the road, I'll think about it. A reason to live. Without hate.
That said, it'll be no good chasing after her blind with no idea where she went. Bayfon, do you have any ideas where she might have gone?
I can't say for sure, but west of here is an underground harbor along a cliff near the coast. She spent years building a ship there. A floating fortress that she called her castle on the sea. No one quite knew why she wanted the thing. But now...
Of course. She's already effectively destroyed her own capital. It's likely she planned to abandon her realm as well.
Right. That's as good a lead as any. Let's go. What's that woman going to do next?
Nothing good, I'll bet.
We'll stop it this time.
I still can't believe what that Almeidrea did. Not only that, but she was enjoying it.
It's patently clear she has no respect for human life whatsoever.
We need to take her out. I don't think I've ever felt so enraged at another person in my whole life.
Yeah! There's no way she's getting away with this!
Then we head for the underground docks. We need to hurry. Rinwell, can you keep moving?
Yeah. My family and I, we spent all of our days just living in hiding. Until one day when we were found and attacked. I was the only one my dad and the others hid. That's the reason I survived. While the rest of my family was butchered. The only thing that I could see was the crest of a lord glowing through the smoke. And then...
It was Almeidrea who did it. I'm sorry, Rinwell.
That woman. Did she really find the existence of Dahnan mages to be that much of a threat?
Enough to invade another lord's territory? No, I doubt that. Most likely, she was after their knowledge and techniques. She only did it so she could become stronger. That's the kind of woman she is.
In retrospect, I do remember her making it sound like she created that monster she summoned.
A monster. I wonder, do you all think of me as a monster? Because I'm able to use magic even though I'm Dahnan?
Rinwell.
Of course we don't think you're a monster, you dummy.
Huh?
I might have had to hold you back, but it's her fault any of this ever happened, not yours. Got it?
Oh, that got dark quick. Again. Ooh, she's a nasty piece of work.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
Did we really just spend that much money?
Be right back to the use restaurant.
We've reached our destination. We've reached our destination.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
The Vermilion vegetation certainly gives this realm a distinct, if...
This came out so good. I almost hate having to eat it. This ice cream tastes so good.
I swear, you're always having ice cream, even when it's freezing cold out.
And who made you the food police?
No one. I'm just saying that's a lot of ice cream. Don't you ever, throw up or anything?
Did you really just say that? Try thinking before you talk.
Huh? What do you mean? All I'm saying is I'm just a little worried about you, okay?
Well, don't be. I can have ice cream whenever I want.
You say that, but you know what's gonna happen if you keep eating ice cream all the time.
It's none of your business what I eat or how often.
Arguing over the consumption of a frozen dairy product. Ah, to be young.
Naive might be more accurate.
I'll see you again tomorrow. All right, guys. Ready to go?
We should be able to cook here.
dead end?
No, there's an elevator. Looks operational.
I can't believe there's actually an underground harbor here. There are even boats docked.
I only see Dannons. Think they were forced to work here?
Probably. Let's see what they have to share about Almeidrea. You didn't happen to see a lord come by, did you?
Sorry, friend, but she just left. Came by with a whole posse of underlings, boarded her ship, and took off at first wind. We damn near got blown away. She was that much in a hurry.
Damn! So we missed her!
You guys trying to go after her? Need a ride?
Are you saying you know how to steer a ship?
Spent most of my life chained to the deck of some ship or other. Yeah, I know my jib from my boom.
We don't know how dangerous it'll be. Better you give us the boat and stay on solid ground.
Whoa there! You been out on the water before? The sea ain't nobody's friend, you know. You need a sea dog like me, or you'll sink her before she makes it out the harbor.
We're losing time. Sir, we're in your debt.
Now that's more like it. Name's Mahavar. Just give me a holler when you're all set, and we'll set sail. This is like a dream come true. Never gotten to captain a ship before. Never would have thought I'd get a chance like this. Thank you, y'all.
The pleasure's all ours. Think we'll catch up to her?
Of course we will. They got too much weight on them. Meanwhile, this ship's carrying nothing but us salty scalawags. They got a good head start on us, but we can take them.
Do you know if there are any Dannons on that ship?
Couldn't say for sure. On one hand, seeing as it's supposed to be something of another castle, I'd reckon they probably wouldn't let a bunch of Dannons on board. On the other hand, I'd be real surprised if the Renans were able to pilot that thing all by themselves. In any case, it's gonna be a while before we reach her. Till then, you're all free to do whatever. Just don't fall in the ocean.
I know Mahavar said we could take it easy. There's not exactly a lot to do on this boat. I guess I'll check in on everyone and see how they're holding up.
Do you think Law is okay?
If you're worried, why don't you ask him yourself?
Yeah. I think maybe I should apologize to him too. I should apologize to all of you, really.
Us too?
Well, I was kinda lying to you all this whole time. I was blind. to everything except my own revenge. I never even considered the struggles all of you might be facing.
We all have things we'd prefer to keep to ourselves, Rinwell. So what if you had something to hide? It doesn't undo the good that you've done, or the people that you've helped save along the way.
But that's not what I mean.
I know. You're talking about Almeidrea, right?
Yeah. I hate her, Alphen. I can't stop hating her. Even just thinking about her makes my head feel like it's going to explode. But it's not just her. I think about the way Law looked at me. I hated the Lord who killed my parents. And I hated the Renans I had to travel alongside. And yet, Cyslodius Danans backstab each other like it's a normal way of life. And Mahag Saar has people like Deadeye. But then there are people like Law and Shion. It's all just too much. I don't know what to think anymore.
Law never said that you had to forgive Almeidrea. It's only natural you would hate your family. His murderer. But
what?
Law left home because of how much he hated his father. As a result of that, well, I think Law spent a lot of time thinking about how they never got to make things right. And if I had to guess, killing Ganabel didn't make any of those feelings go away. Law let revenge fuel him, and I think now he's afraid you'll do something you'll regret.
Afraid?
Whatever happens to Almeidrea when this is all over is up to you. I'll respect whatever choice you make. Just think it over carefully for me, okay? You still have time.
Okay. Thanks, Alphen. Say, back then, after the fight, I think I really made Shion mad. I don't know, though. Maybe it just looked that way. But I guess I just can't seem to understand how she feels. Do you know why she gets like that?
She can be a tough nut to crack. She doesn't really talk a whole lot about herself.
It's just what she said about hate being a source of strength. Where did that come from? I wonder how it feels, not being able to hold another person's hand.
Rinrell's growing.
Lean much further, you'll go overboard. Keeping an eye out for Almeidria's ships?
I'm looking at the ocean.
The ocean?
Yeah. The waves. They help me think. This world is filled with natural wonders. The icy air and white peaks of Cyslodia. The lush green glades of Menancia. The harsh wastes of Calaglia. But Menancia has its Lake of Death, and Nias its ruins. And they wouldn't be there if it weren't for that contest.
Say we actually managed to put a stop to the crown contest for good. What do you think will happen between the Danans and the Renans then?
You first.
Well, I want to believe that the coexistence we saw in Menancia can happen elsewhere, too. It's insane for all of us to keep fighting. If Menancia can do it, so can everyone else.
Yeah, I think that would be good too. A world where everyone can get along. At least, that's what I've come to believe.
You sure have changed.
I can't lie to you. Since I was young, I've looked down on the Danans too. But I've seen a lot. And I see things differently now. I've seen so many ugly and terrible things in this world. And yet, they didn't come from just the Danans. And the good things too. They didn't come from just the Renans. Kindness and cruelty exist on both sides. A person's race doesn't factor into it. So, I guess you're right after all, Alphen. I have changed. You know, I've never actually touched another person like this.
Shionne.
Ever since I was on Lenegis, I've always been alone. Even after I came to Dana. Always.
And now?
Do you still not remember your past?
No. Sometimes it feels like I can almost remember. But then this mask stops me.
The mask keeps you from remembering why you have the mask in the first place. It's a little ironic, isn't it?
A little. Well, it won't be long now before you're rid of those thorns, you know? Only 2 lords remain. And once you have their master course, you'll be able to create the Renis Alma, right? Then you can... Shionne?
Sorry, it's nothing. Promise. You're right, though. It'll all be over soon. I never could have made it this far on my own. I have everyone to thank for that. Including... especially you, Alphen.
Don't worry about it. We're friends, after all.
Yeah, we are.
so good. Are you all right?
The floor. It keeps moving. How can you stand it? How can you even stand?
I'm not the best person to ask about discomfort. I can't feel pain, remember?
I still can't believe what happened in Niez. Even now. As a lord, my expectations for Almeidrea were already pretty low. But the way she treated human lives like they're mere playthings.
Yeah. And it wasn't as if the situation in Niez was improving much to begin with.
You mean Deadheim?
The whole reason I started fighting back was because of my anger at the atrocities of Renan rule.
So she used the fruits of Helgen. She's the creator. Wants every civilian there. And when they got enraged to kill her because she turned herself in to trigger them, she turned them all into that liquid and took all
It's
their
even messier now that we have to worry about Danas like Deadheim.
It used to be that the Danans were the ones in the right, and the Renans were the ones in the wrong. Though, maybe that was just a biased perspective, from being on the side of the oppressed.
Exactly. I'll never tolerate the Renans ruling over us. But nothing ever ends up being as black and white as you'd expect it to be either. That's clear to me now.
That said, even putting aside bad apples like Deadheim for a moment, you may be able to free the Danan people, but that won't undo 300 years of oppression. It'll be hard for them to not give in to their resentment. I think maybe that's why I clung to our dream so hard back in Menancia.
Even if his motivations weren't pure, Dohalim has a good heart. He didn't sink to the depths Almeidrea did.
You don't understand. I'm saying that it goes deeper than that. This hierarchy we live in, it's not solely something the Renans invented. I remember a story Rinwell once told me. She said before the Renans invaded, we Danans had our own class system. We are the ones who divided ourselves. I saw it in Deadheim's eyes. He wanted to rule over others.
To hear Bayfong tell it, Deadheim wasn't always that way.
But as time went on, and he and the Darkwings fought the Renans, he eventually changed.
Stop after these cutscenes?
I guess what I'm getting at is, if we defeat the Renans but just go back to the way things were before, was there even any point in fighting?
But that world isn't the one you want to create, right?
Maybe not. But to tell you the truth, these days I'm not so sure that dream is even possible.
You have your promise to
Rinwell is growing. You'll like the
your home and the
she's starting
people
to
of
realize
Menancia
all
are
this
depending
wants
on you.
her to not make
I
the
know.
same regrets he did.
My brother. He truly believed in his dream of coexistence. And I suppose, even now, many people still do. And then, there's you.
Who, me?
You and Shion.
I'm not sure I follow.
Okay, then let me spell it out for you. How many other Renans and Danans do you know that get on as spectacularly as the two of you?
I don't know that I'd say spectacularly.
Well, I suppose it's really all a matter of how you look at it, isn't it?
I really don't see what you're getting.
I think I'm getting seasick again. Sorry. Can you just give me a wide berth for a few minutes?
Love you.
I took a look around inside the ship just in case, but I didn't find anything that looked like it might be suspicious.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
You know, it wasn't until I left Calaglia that I finally realized just how big the world is.
When we tore down the wall in Calaglia, and I could finally see the horizon in the far-off distance, I had the exact same thought.
Yeah, somehow the sea is different though. I'm not sure just how to put it. It's almost as if it just goes on forever. I bet my old man would have been blown away by this view.
Yeah.
Ever since he died, I've been thinking about what it was that he was really trying to say to me at the end. I keep going over his words again and again. And heck, maybe I'm just overthinking it all. But still, sometimes I wonder if it could have turned out differently. If there was something I could have done. But no matter how much I play it back, I'm still no closer to finding any answers. And then there's everything with Rinwell. I stopped her from killing Almadria. Was that really the right thing to do? Or did I just end up making things harder for her? I feel like such a screw-up.
You're not the only one. I keep asking myself what Zephyr would have done had he been here. Like I think, how would Zephyr have handled Rinwell?
Yeah, I think he definitely would have stopped her. No doubt about it.
And that's exactly what you did, Law. I think he'd be really proud of you.
Alphen.
Zephyr's not the worst yardstick to measure ourselves against. Let's both do our best to make him proud.
Sounds like a deal. Thanks, Alphen.
Hold that pose long enough and someone might just come along and paint you.
Any artist who'd see fit to paint me needs their eyes tested.
What can you tell me about Almadria?
Not as much as you'd probably wish. I only ended up crossing paths with her a handful of times, after I was chosen to be a lord on Lenegis.
Ah, right. I almost forgot about Lenegis. How much do you think they know about what's been going on down here?
It's safe to assume they know everything, though I know not why they choose to remain uninvolved.
Yeah, she's a piece of work. She makes the fucking other lords look like saints.
Even what Almadria did?
I'll put it that way. I agree with that statement they made.
Actions are seen as normal.
Not to my knowledge,
yeah,
no.
all of them. All the
core,
pros.
The crown contest is
except for, what's his name,
to see who
Billman.
can amass the most astral energy. And to amass
Yeah.
such energy, slaves are needed to collect it from. It's therefore against the Lord's interest to kill them.
So then why would Almadria do something like that?
We must remember that time is running out in the crown contest. Perhaps her hand was forced, so to speak. It is a way to accrue astral energy faster and in larger quantities than through slave labor. Doing so kills off that labor force, obviously, but it is a means to an end nonetheless. No one could have foreseen that something like the Hollowing would arise back when the contest was first conceived.
Is becoming the Sovereign of Rena really that important to the Lords?
Of course. It's the greatest prize one can attain in their eyes. In that respect, at least, I'm really not that surprised that Almadria resorted to what she did, as utterly despicable as it is.
It's reassuring to hear you feel the same way I do.
I worry that the only reason I never did anything similar in Menancia was due to my lack of ambition.
If you didn't want to be reminded of your past, you could have just plugged your ears.
You think too highly of me. I'm afraid I must respectfully disagree. I'm not nearly as virtuous of a person as you might wish to believe.
If that's so, would you have been so shaken up when Kisara lost her brother? Why else would you turn your back on your own kind and choose to fight for Miguel's dream? Aren't we just Danans?
A curious choice of words. Did what you see in Mahag Sar hit you that hard?
What Deadheim did to that city, he didn't liberate anyone. Anyone who refused to follow him was an enemy in his eyes. 300 years of Renan rule taught him nothing.
What I have come to understand is that the conflict extends beyond Danan versus Renan. There is an internal quarrel as well. I mean to bring about a true, lasting coexistence in Menancia. But there are more walls we must topple first.
And you don't think you can pull it off?
Well, you seem to think you can, at least.
Does that make us enemies?
Insofar as an exchange of swordplay, no, it doesn't.
Not good enough for you?
Are you really... Forgive me. I will continue to fight by your side a while longer. That much I have decided.
Wonder how much longer it's going to be before we catch up to Almadria. I'll ask. Mahavar.
Hi, baby.
She's just been bouncing between the two of us.
Look who's up. Good timing. We're closing in on her stern as we speak.
God damn.
That's the ship. She's huge. Law, go gather the others, will you? Think you'll be able to flank them without getting spotted?
Yeah, with the fog as our ally, I think I might just pull it off. Long as we ain't too noisy, we should be okay.
What'll you do if they catch on to us?
Not much I can do. Ship that size, they'll probably blow us to bits before we ready cannons.
No. It's not like anyone really watches me stream.
I'm just shocked that you actually continue on sleep. Like,
Persistent little things.
Yeah.
Evidently, I shouldn't have spared the wretched vermin.
I'll save it after this cutscene. I also just wanted to play since I was in the mood to play. I'm sorry.
Hungry already, my dear?
I can go back over.
Not a fucking dragon.
Worry not, for you shall have plenty to feast upon shortly.
Pretty character though.
Yeah, but she's vicious as fuck.
You didn't actually kill her?
No. She summoned a creature and then fled while we were fighting it. She mutated and created the creatures herself.
I'll stay with the ship so we can leave as soon as you're done.
Good. Then let's find Almadria.
I was just enjoying playing, I'm sorry. Mobile Fortress Gradia. This definitely feels like a nod to Final Fantasy. What do you think?
Shion, I want to thank you.
What brought this on?
What you said helped calm me.
Don't mention it.
Okay. Thank you everybody for watching me stream and have a good night.